Hello, hello, hello. Happy Sunday here. Shauna Marie Fisher on here for my free Sunday night live animal communication readings. I hope you guys are all having a great week. Can't believe it's happy first day of spring. It's like the first day of spring today too. Spring is springing. I love it. I love springs. Oops, sorry. I'm in dual motion here. I love spring. Spring and fall are like my two most favorite seasons. Spring and fall. I love it. So yes. So it's lighter later, which is so nice. I love that. So it is so nice. And Coolip is trying to dig a hole through the couch. She's trying to see if there's a tunnel there, right? Oh, hey, Stacia, good to see you. And hey, Emmy, good to see you too. And hey, Amber Marie, good to see you, friend. Oh my goodness, good to see you guys. Yay. Happy Sunday, happy spring. I love spring. Oh my gosh, it's such a beautiful season. It's so cool. Hey, I wanted to tell you guys, so I just decided to do a new contest that I just actually decided just before I got on here tonight. Through the end of this month, so through March 31st, I'm going to have a drawing to win a free copy of my book. Now, to get the free copy of my book, all you need to do is go to my website, shaunamariefisher.com, and sign up for my email list. And anybody that signs up for my email list between now and the 31st of March will be entered to win a free copy of my book. So if you're not on my email list already, you can go ahead and sign up, and then you'll win a free copy of my book, and I'll ship it to you. I'll pick all the people that signed up between now and then I will do, hey Kate, good to see you, friend. And then I'll do a drawing, and whoever goes to my mailing list and signs up between now and the 31st of March, you'll be entered to win a free copy of my book that I will mail out to you. Hey Anna, good to see you. So I just wanted to share that with you. And if you go to my website, on the first page there, it'll have the link to sign up for my email list. And that was just an impromptu thing I just decided to do, like literally right before I jumped on live tonight. So if any of you have any questions for a pet that you have that is living or passed on the Rainbow Bridge, or if you just have a question about animal communication, anything like that, it's all fair game. Hey Shanda, oh thank you so much, Shanda. Oh, I'm excited to get your book, Shanda. Oh my goodness! So then I can learn some more little tricks of how to put my book out there more. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And if anybody is actually looking to publish a book, Shanda is amazing. So if you go to shandatrofe.com, I know she has a 5-day writing challenge that's coming up next month, and her new book, Self-Publishing Success, and then Authorpreneur. She is amazing, and she is like a good go-to person for anybody that is interested in writing a book. So there you go, because she is the one that helped with my book right there. So you can see Transcendent Publishing. So yay. So there we go. So let's see here. And hey, Kate. So Kate says, got your book, and so exciting. So good to catch you tonight. For the past 2 days, my past cat Lupo keeps showing up, and I'm crying a lot, processing many emotions, and I'm wondering what he is trying to share, because I'm too emotional to receive it. Oh my gosh. So Kate, I'm holding you in so much love. So what I get from your cat Lupo is like I'm like looping things for you. Like I was your looper, and I'm like giving you a big bow, and it's a big heart bow, and I was always there to help you like loop things and like shred through things and sow new seeds and sow new seeds and sow new seeds. And I'm there with you to show support for you for what you're doing and what you're embarking on. And that's what I'm here to do. That's what I'm here to help you with. So you can just close your eyes and put your hand on your heart and just connect with me and just feel those messages. And you can ask me to have them come in your sleep. And I'm helping you with all the new seeds you're sowing. And I'm there helping you with your book too. So I know your book, if I remember right, Kate Chip has a new book that's actually launching tomorrow, and I can't remember the name of it, but I know it's going to be amazing. So I feel like your cat is there. Lupo is helping you to process all that, and it's like I'm right here on your shoulders, like I'm giving you a backwards hug, and I'm there sending you love and support is what I get for you there, Kate, and sending you so much love. And then, hey, Alicia, and you're so welcome, Shanda. And I agree, Amber. Shanda is the best. Let's see here. And Anna, and hey, Natasha, good to see you. Let's see here. It's been a while. Good to see you. So, let's see here. Anna says, it'll be a year at the end of April, that my dog, Jackpot, passed away. Oh, sending you so much love, Anna, so much love. Jack is showing me like a potted plant, like I'm still with you in your growth. I'm still there, and you still have me in like a tree. Like Jack is showing me like a tree, and I liked trees, and you planted something for me. There's like a pot that is like my love, and it's growing, growing, growing. And I love trees, like all kinds of trees, like, tall pine trees and palm trees. And that I'm your pillar, your tree pillar is as what Jack says. Let's see here is what Jack says here. And then, hey, Bianca, good to see you. And then Kate says, thank you. Very specific words you use make a lot of sense. Okay, good. I'm happy to hear that, Kate. So much love, friend. Let's see here. I thought I saw another, let's see here. Oh, Anna says our last picture was in front of a tree. And you said, ever since we rescued Jack, he always been very caring, and at the end he had a moment of separation anxiety. He has always been a loving and caring basset hound. Oh yeah, he's still so much with you there, Anna. He's still so much there with you. So I'm just going to jump through the comments, and thank you for all your patience here, because they all come in different order here. So Alicia says, hi, why does Winter jerk back when you want to pet her? Not all the time, but sometimes. She says sometimes she's like warming up for the pet. She's showing me that she's like batter up. She's showing me like she's like a batter at a baseball mound that like is getting ready for the big pet. Like she's like, I'm getting ready. So I'm getting she says like I'm getting amped up for the pet is what she says. She says like I'm preparing, like I'm battering up is what she says. She says I'm battering up for the pet is what she says. So oh my goodness, Winter. She cracks me up. So let's see here. Emmy says the vet gave Popeye, a different, better medication for his upper respiratory infection, but he is still sneezing and coughing. Can you feel what might help him? So what I feel is like, is there more antibiotics that that the vet can give him? Because I feel like just like a little bit more and like a little bit more. So I don't know if you can talk to the vet to see if there's a way they can like increase like a dosage to give him like another little bit of like a strain of the medication that they gave him. So I don't know if it's like a different form of like an amoxicillin, something with like amoxicillin, like a little bit up, like a little bit more is coming to me, something with that, Emmy. So much love to you, friend. And hey, Jody. Good to see you here. Let's see here. And hey, Lee. My gosh, look at all my peeps on tonight. I love it. So let's see here. Natasha says, hi, Shauna. I'm wondering why Coco loves mini ponies so much. At the last farm, we had 3 mini friends. This week, Kate got some minis, and she just seemed to light up when he saw them. Does he want to be friends with them? And oh my gosh, Coco is having me go like this and like, oh, And this, he's like, yes, yes, yes. Like, I love them, like my friends. Like, he's just showing me, as my eyes big and my heart big. And like, I'm so excited to play with these ponies. And yes, yes, yes. Like, I want to be friends with them. And there's one in particular, like there's kind of like a lighter colored one that has like different kind of shades of color that that Coco's like, yeah, 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 I want to be friends, I want to be friends, I want to be friends, I want to be friends. So so there's that. And I hope you're well too, Lee. Good to see you here. And then, oh, Bianca, you're so welcome. Bianca says, hey, Shauna, thanks for for helping as always. I just wanted to check in with Monkey and see how we can help him adjust to the new kitten. He also changes his behavior during the full moon. What is that about? Ooh, and it's interesting that I have my friend Jody on right now, who she is like, who I refer to as like the moon goddess. She does like these amazing like moon clearings, and she like does so much with the moon. So he's what Monkey is showing me. This is so funny. Is Monkey showing me, "Yarr," like with the moon, like I change with the moon and the moon frequencies. So just maybe give like a little bit of kind of a little bit of an energy healing with Monkey during that moon time, because he says he's really sensitive to the frequencies and the vibrations of that full moon time. And he says, as far as adjusting to the new kitten, just give me time and act like it doesn't matter. And that will help. Like, don't put so much emphasis on it. And that will help me to adjust to the new kitten. Just keep seeing it flowing and flowing and flowing and flowing and flowing. And that will help, is what I get there. And you're so welcome, Bianca. Yes, and you said also sending Leo my love. I miss him. Leo says he's sending love back, and he says he's there to help always, and you can call on him, and he'll always help as well, he says. So there we go. And you're so welcome, Anna. You're so welcome. Let's see here. And Alicia says, like, she doesn't like to be touched, laugh out loud. She gets tired of us always rubbing her. Maybe we bother her. She says like when it's like she like kind of goes back and then kind of comes forward as she like kind of reaches back, like she goes back and then she kind of pushes forward. That's when she wants more, but she like kind of stays more with her energy back. That's when she doesn't want as much, is what she's saying there. And sorry for my crazy dogs. Oh my goodness, they're like, we're gonna go crazy. We're gonna have fun. Let's see here. Oh, Shanda, sending you so much love, friend. Shanda says, is Lola still with me? I miss her. She hasn't come to visit me in my dreams yet. Oh, sending you so much love. She says yes. That she's still with you, like her presence is like forever locked in your heart. And she says there's been a couple times that you've looked at Daisy May and you could see like a glimmer in her eyes from Lola. She says that she's come through Daisy May. And she says you'll feel her right by your legs. So she says like when you're kind of like laying down, like kind of on your couch and kind of relaxing on the couch, that you'll feel her presence right next to you. And she says it's very, 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 very subtle. She says it's very, 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 very subtle. So she says that she's right there with you, and she says that she sends you so much love, Shanda. Oh, so much love, Shanda. Mwah, so much love. That's from Lola Grace. Lola Grace says mwah, 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 mwah. Kisses, 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 kisses. So she says you could feel the kisses and love from her, she says. Oh my goodness, so much love, friend. Let's see here. And hey, Patty, good to see you. And you're so welcome, Shanda. You're so welcome. And hey, Patty, let's see here. I just want to make sure not missing any comments. I'm going to go back here. So Kate says, last week we talked about rehoming my horse Hamish. His behavior has deteriorated this week, extremely anxious, and he's anxious, and he's scaring people away. Honestly, thought last lady would have been perfect, but his exuberant self was too scary. What's going on? He says he's like holding out for like the right person. And he says, yeah, she was close, but there's going to be like 2 to 3 people like after her that are going to be better. So he says that like, he's like, no, when it's the right person, everything will be seamless. And he says, just keep seeing that and visualizing that and just knowing that and knowing that. And he says that's what will help. He says just keep showing that and keep reminding him that this next place is going to be like his next place that he's going to be and that he's going to do great there. He says just keep showing him that, and he says that will help so much. And I'm here for any help you need. And you're so welcome, Anna. And let's see here. And then Anna says, I've always sensed that Jack was with us from other lifetimes as a caretaker. He always took care of his sisters, Bella and Asia, as well as us in this lifetime. Yeah, definitely. And they can definitely be with us like in different lifetimes. And I love that you're really in tune to that. That's so cool. I actually have another book that I actually want to write. And I actually was kind of thinking about writing one about the animals that I've had and the past life experiences that I've had with them. I was kind of thinking of sharing that. So I thought that might be kind of fun. So there we go. You just made me think of that. And Jody says, is Charlie okay for me to move the cat box downstairs, or does he still need it in the main bathroom? Oh my gosh, Jody. So what Charlie says is Charlie's like, I like the space in the main bathroom. Hey, Laurel, he says, I like the space in the main bathroom. He's like, I have more room and I like it in there. He's like, I like being a guy in the main bathroom. He's like, I guess I would be okay with you moving it downstairs. But he says, I really like it in the main bathroom. He says it's fun because he's like, we can all go together. I'm like, oh my gosh, Charlie. He's like, yeah. He's like, I like going in there. So I'm like, oh my goodness, Charlie. So it's like it's yeah. He's like, I like it. So oh my goodness. He's like, it's the boys' time place. And then yes, Jody, yes, thank you, Jody, for chiming in there. So I was like, I know Jody knows some stuff about the moon. He said, yep, lots of animals are affected by the moon as well. They totally are. They're oh my gosh, they're so affected by that for sure. It's like, yeah. No doubt. And then let's see here. And then, hey, Jessica, good to see you. Oh, and then thank you, Anna and Shanda. Shanda says that's a great idea for a book. And then Anna says that would be a great book. There you go. That might be my next one. I actually have like, it's so funny. I never thought like after my first book, I would have like all these other ideas come to me. But now I have like at least probably 2 to 3 other ideas for a book. So I'm excited for Shanda's writing challenge coming up so I can kind of flush it out to decide what the next book will be. But I kind of think it'll be probably the one on reincarnation and animals. I'm kind of thinking that. So Kate says, thanks, Shauna. I was considering giving up looking for Hamish's Forever person, but cross my fingers. They appear soon. Thank you from both of us. You're so welcome. Do the just keep picturing it, and I'm here for you. And then Patty says, I always on the full moon, I always warm up on the full moon or something. I'm not sure what that says. And hey, Jessica, good to see you. I'm gonna get to your question here. Let's see here. And then okay. And Emmy says, I'll ask the vet if I can give more of the doxycycline. Okay. Or if they can prescribe him something that might be more effective. Thank you so much. You're so welcome. I just keep seeing, I just keep picturing amoxicillin. And of course, I'm not a vet, so I can't diagnose or anything like that. Like what came to me right now is so weird is amoxicillin. And then when I was a kid, I remember I took something called K-Flex, and I don't know if they have K-Flex for animals, but that came to me as well. So just like talk to your vet and see kind of maybe if they have those options and see kind of, you know, what their suggestion is, but that's kind of what's coming to me there. And then Patty, then I'm going to go to you, Jessica, here. Patty says, hi, Dutton saw his body worker and a new female hoof trimmer. Any specific thoughts on either session? He says he loves his body worker. He's like, my body worker is my absolute favorite. And then the new female hoof trimmer, he's like, had me go like this. He's like, He's like, He's like, He's like, okay, I'm testing her out. I think she's okay. He's like, I'm feeling it out. I'm feeling it out. I'm feeling it out. Like, I think she's good. Like, I think she's good. So he's like, okay, like, good thumbs up. We'll give her another try. We'll give her another try is what I get from Dutton there. And then, hey, Patricia, good to see you, Patricia. Let's see here. I'm just jumping it through the questions because I know I had another one here from Jessica. Let's see. Oh, worm the horses. Okay, that's what you always worm the horses on the full moon, Patty. Oh, that's cool. That's a really cool idea. I like that. That totally makes sense. I like that. That's really cool. I like that. So Jessica says, hello, my friend Amber suggested join in and ask what my kitty Penny is trying to tell me when my son and I sit down to eat. Without fail, she tries to jump on top of my hutch of breakables, paws, and chews at the blinds and is doing anything and everything she knows she is not allowed to do. We have tried pulling a chair out to sit with us, have her on the counter, we talk to her, etc. So oh my gosh, so what's so funny, Jessica, is your cat Penny, what she's showing me, she's like, whoa, wait a minute, she's like, where's my little delectable goodness, like why you guys are sitting down to eating, like have you considered putting something for me to sit down to eat? She's showing me like this little dish that you can set down that's for her. She's like, yeah, she's like, I need a little bit of something to sit with too. So she's like, try giving me a little bit something like that's up there by where you guys have your plates. She says that will help. And she says you didn't pull the chair out enough for her. She's like, you need to pull the chair out more for me. She says, and she says just keep showing her like how you want her to be when you're eating, because she says like now this has kind of become like a pattern, like it's kind of like a thing where she's like, okay, cool, this is what they're showing me I'm going to do, so this is what I'm doing. So she says she's got like a little bit way more crazy with it. She's like, now I'm like really game on with it, and it's like everywhere, stuff is knocked everywhere, 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 everywhere. So that's what I get with Penny. Jessica has tried that. She's like, have my little dish with something for me, she says. So oh my goodness. She's so funny. Oh my goodness. So that's what I get for Penny. And then Patty says, thanks, pal. Yeah, we pulled his shoes, so he seems happier. Yeah, he's like, rip those off. He says, we tried it, and it helped for a little bit, because he says what helped is it helped to seal things up again. And now that things are like sealed up again, he says it helped with a crack. He says it helped with a crack. So now that that's helped, he's like, I'm glad that the shoes are off. He's like, much, much, much better, because he's like, I don't need those. I don't need those. And he makes me think of myself. Like the first thing I do when I get home is I take off my my shoes and my socks, even when it's like too cold. I don't like to have like stuff on my feet all the time. So I can relate their Dutton. Yeah. So because sometimes you just want to be barefoot. It's good. Let's see here. Oh, Amber, this is so sweet. Amber says, Luna just wanted to say hi when she hears you. She's like, hi. Both you and Lee, she has to be up on the phone listening. Oh, hi, Luna. I love you, Luna. I'm glad you popped in to say hi. I love that. That makes me so happy. I like that. I like that she does that with Lee too. That's awesome. That's so cool. So Lee is fun. I need to bring Lee back on here with me, and it'd be cool to have Luna can say hi to both of us then. That would be so cool, right? And then yes, right there with you, Patty, and Bra, right? Yes, totally. I can't believe I'm going to admit this on Facebook Live. I actually have been on like a Zoom before where I have my bra on, but I have it like unlatched in the back because I'm like, man, let me just breathe a little bit, right? I'm sure like some of you ladies out there maybe that have done that, right? It's like, let me just unlatch it in the back. Nobody will know that it's not on. So So there's that. And then Amber says, had a powerful reading with Lee today. Love, love, love him. Yeah, his readings. Oh my gosh, he is amazing. He is an amazing psychic medium. So yeah, I actually need to reach out to him about doing a session soon. So yeah, for me. So yeah. So Jessica says, thank you so much. I actually suggested that to my son, but he was like, no way, I'm gonna do a little dish with some of her wet food at summertime. She's like, yes. She's like, yes. She's like, see, she says that she she says she planted the seed for you. And so she says, you know. She's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. She's like, do that, do that. Hey, come here, girls. They're like, we want to play. They're like, we want to say hi. They're like, how come you're paying attention to all these other animals? They're like, come on, mom. They're so funny. But see, when you act in a calm thing like that to them, then they calm too, right? The more like we heighten our emotions, and the more they get more agitated. So, and I'm more in that like, hey guys, then they kind of chill out too. That they kind of gave you guys a little tip there. So there we go. Yeah. So Penny is like, yeah, yeah, yeah. She's like, let's do that. Let's see here. I love that. Aunt Patty says, sorry, R-rated warning. I love it. And then Emmy says, thank you for your suggestions. I'm watching you and doing my PT exercises for my knee. And hey, Denise, good healing vibes to your knee, Emmy. And then yeah, Jessica, come back and let me know how that works with Penny, because she's like, yeah, I want my own little dish up here too. She's like, well, you're not gonna give me my dish. Maybe I'll find a way for you guys to give me my dish of food while you guys are eating. So and then Patricia says, how is Cypress doing being the only horse here? He spent the day in the yard with us, and I hope he knows he's loved. He says, Cypress says, I am the handsomest horse ever. He says, I am the most handsome horse ever. And that I love being out there and like having the attention all focused on me. He says he is soaking it up. He's like, I am soaking it up, and I am loving soaking it up. And he says he loved being in the yard with you and Ned today. And he says, yes, I know, I'm so loved. And he says he's like loving the sunshine that's coming more. He says, I love that the sunshine is coming more. He says, yes, for the sunshine. He's like, yay, yay, yay for the sunshine. So yeah, that's what I get from Cypress. And hey, Rick, good to see you there. And then Denise, hello, good to see you. Let's see here. Denise says, hey, Shauna, I'm just wondering how Angel Kitty has been doing living in the motel room with me. He can perch in the window, and I try to play with him every day. I worry if he's bored or depressed. Maybe he's fine. He used to come closer for snuggles. Why not anymore? He loves when I come to him and pet him, but not interested in coming to me. Does Angel have any special messages for me about him or about me? So Angel's like, where do I start? Angel's like, I have so much to say. He says he really likes it when you go to play with him, and he says he likes it when you come to him, because he's like, I like it when you come to me. He's like, it's fun. He says, I really, really, really like that. And he says like he wishes like he's like, I know I can see out the window, but he's like, there's times that I can't see out the window, that I want to see out the window more. And he says, get me some more like little kind of stacky things. So he's showing me like little stacky boxes. So little kind of looks like I have a shelf next to me that's like a big kind of bookcase things, and it has these little like cubbies in it. He's showing me I want some like little cubbies. He says, give me some little cubbies. And he's like, no. He's like, I'm bored if you're bored. He says, if you're sad, I'm sad. He says he like helps you with those things. And he says, as far as the snuggles, he says, bring me in for more of the snuggles. He's like, you come to me and bring me for the snuggles, and then maybe I will snuggle more. He says, do that and keep showing me coming to snuggle with you, and just keep calling me. He's like having me tap my leg, be like, hey, come on, Angel. And he's showing me like kind of you having like a little kind of lure toy that you're bringing to him, like, hey, Angel, let's go play, let's play, let's play, let's play, let's play. He says that that will really help. And he says, don't fret. He's like, we're going to find that next place that's going to be like perfect for us. So he says that he's good with that. And he says that he was just so happy to be with you and that he loves you and that he sends you love, 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 love. He's like, I love you. I love you. And he says that yeah, just bring him in for more snuggles is what he says there, friend. So yeah, sending you all love here. All of you that are on, I'm sending you guys so much love. And hey, Debbie, good to see you. Let's see here. And then let's see here. Patricia says, he is very handsome. Thank you. You're so welcome. He sure is. And then Debbie says, my kitty Nigel keeps throwing up. I can tell he's hungry, but whatever I give him, it is coming back up. What is wrong? Oh, please help. Oh, Debbie, I'm sending so much love because I know that's such a hard thing. When they throw up like that, it's like, oh, it's like, yeah, it's not fun, right? So he says to mix it up, and you're so welcome, Denise. He says mix it up more. He's having me go like this, like mix it up, stir it up more, and he showed me like a spoon, and it's kind of like spooning up the food and kind of mixing it around. He says mixing it, mixing it, mixing it, mixing it. He's like, mix it around, mix it around, mix it around, and add like just maybe like a half a teaspoon of some water, some kind of like lukewarm water. He says that will help and remind him that he can eat like a little bit slower. He says that will help too, like remind him he can eat like a little bit slower. And they have this like cat, like kind of like a slow feeder bowl that they have one that I've seen that's like kind of in the shape of a fish, and it has kind of the little like kind of dividers. So then he eats it slower. Or like they have those licky mats too that you can kind of put some stuff on. So just like something that'll help him kind of eat a little bit slower and kind of like that it's stirred up and mixed up a little bit, kind of like how you mix up like cookie dough and all of that is what I'm being shown there for Nigel, and sending lots of good vibes for him to feel better. Oh yeah, and here for any support you need there. And hey, Jerry, good to see you. So let's see here. I'm going to see if anybody has any other comments. And I wanted to share with you guys too. I know I said this earlier, but I'm going to say it again. So if you want to be entered to win a copy of my book, and I'll autograph it with the bookmark that I had made for it as well. And I'll send it to you. All you have to do is just go to my website and enter on to be added to my mailing list. And then when you're entered to be added to my mailing list through the 31st of this month, everybody that goes in and gets added, I will enter your name into a drawing for a free copy of my book that I will ship out to you. So if you want to do that, I just decided to do that like right before I hopped on live today. I was like, hey, you know what? I want to do something fun. So that's what I decided to do for those of you that like to sign up on that. So let's see here. Oh, thank you, Kate. Kate says I joined your mailing list. Thank you, Kate. Thank you, friend. You said just wondering if Hamish would like a home that does jumping. He's like, as long as they're not like overachiever jumpers. He's like, as long he's like, if they do like, not focused on just jumps. He's as long as there's other stuff, not just jumps, as long as like jumps aren't the main focus of this new home, is what he says. Like, as long as it's not the main focus of the new home, is what he says. So that's what he says there for Mr. Hamish. Oh my goodness. I just love that name. Like, for some reason, I don't know if this is what you named him after, but I just had Marvin Hamlish or Marvin Hamish. I think he's that one oh my gosh, like a composer or something like that. Marvin Hamlish or Marvin Hamish, I don't remember. But he just came into my mind, like a picture of that guy as I read that comment. So I don't know. That's funny. So there we go. And then Kate says, okay, that's a good tip. Yeah, you're good. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, because that's what he says. He's like, as long as it's not the main focus. So there is that. So I'm going to see what other comments come through because I know sometimes there can be a little bit of delays here because of that's just what happens sometimes. And I want to make sure to put my website in here because even though I have it on the StreamYard thing, I actually learned this cool thing recently, and I have been bookmarking tabs on my computer, so then I have it all. So I have it all right here. It's kind of a fun thing. So things I go to a lot, I have it all linked up, so then I can kind of cheat, and I don't have to like type in a website address that I go to a lot. So I just put in my email here, and then Lee's back. Lee says, Amber, I had to jump off, but just saw the comment. Thank you, Amber. I'll have to watch the replay. Oh, thank you, Lee. Yeah. So Amber was saying that she just had a reading with you, and then it was amazing, and I agreed. And she was saying that that Luna, when she listens to you and that Luna always has to get close to the phone, which I think is so sweet. Like, right? I love that. That's so cool. See, the animals know, right? They're so smart. It's so cool to do that. I actually years ago when I was lived in the Seattle area, I was leaving a workshop at East West Bookstore, and I was crossing the street one way with some friends that I had went to the workshop with, and there was this guy and a dog that were crossing this. They were going to cross the street the other way, but it was so funny. His dog would not let him cross the street the way that he wanted to cross. His dog was insistent that he cross the street the way that we were. So like we crossed paths. And the guy was like, hey, that was so weird that my dog did that. And I explained to him that I'm an animal communicator. And he actually asked me about something going on with his dog and his dog's diet. So I was able to kind of give that feedback to him and his dog right there on the fly. So that was really cool, right? It just goes to show that animals are like so in tune. And it's like when I see animals, they just know. They just like look at me and they're like, oh, like we know. So they're so smart. So it was super cool to witness that, and then to be able to help him and his dog. That was so cool. I loved it. So so there's that. I'm gonna see if anybody has any questions here. And if not, let's see here. I'm gonna see if I can flip to a page on my book, and I'm just going to read you a little segue here. This is talking about a move that I had with Luna and driving in the car. She was happy. She had things to brace her on this long drive as it often seemed. Luna wished there was a dog handle in my car for her to brace herself if I stopped too quickly. So there you go. That's just a little teaser sentence in my book. If you want to read more, you can go get a copy on my website or on Amazon, or through Barnes and Noble, or you can So there we go. So those are all the ways. Or if you go sign up for my email list, you can be entered to win a copy. So there's that. I'm gonna put that back there. And see if I magically turn around, see if there's any other comments. Oh, yep, I know. I was getting, and yeah, see here. Patty says, good night, Shauna. Thank you. You're so welcome. I know. I was sensing. I was like, I think I'm going to get ready to wrap it up. I think people are like winding down for the night, right? It's like we're getting used to that spring forward thing here. And I hope you have a good night, Patty. Much love to you and all your fur babies. It's always good to see you. And Emmy says, weeks ago you said Popeyes that would see something that wouldn't have seen without your communication. Popeye never lies on his back, but he laid on his back, revealing a clump of poop clinging to his fur. The vet pulled it out. I guess that was what we needed to see. Oh my gosh. Yeah, because Popeye said, that was driving me nuts. He's like, let's get that. He's like, yeah. Like, I'm glad that we were able to get that is what Popeye said there. Oh my goodness. So there you go. Yeah, he's like, yep. He's like, that vet did a really good check of me, is what Popeye said. He said that vet was really good and did a really good check there. Let's see here. And hey, Darlene, good to see you. Said Luna bracing while you drive. Yes, yes, yes. I've been out of town for a while and now back. Any messages from Moo? So what Miss Millie Moo says is Nugget, no, 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 Nugget, come here, no, no, no. I'm like, I have, that's what she was trying to get. See, I have my new beautiful heart citrine crystal that I recently got, and Nugget was trying to get a little too close to my new magical crystals. Like, that's my citrine, Nugget. But you can see that beautiful, beautiful citrine behind me, and beautiful Nugget too. Thank you, Nugget. You're such a good girl. Good girl. She's like, oh, you can see me in there. Hi, Nugget. See if I wave at her, see what she does. Hi, Nugget. Hi, Nugget. Hi. So anyway, so what so sorry, I get distracted easily. Sometimes I was like, okay, Nugget. So what I get from Millie is she says, I'm happy that you're back home, and you're back home, and she's like, stay for a while. She's like, stay with me, and I want to go sit like at the park, and I want to go sit at the park with you. She just keeps showing me the park near your house, and I want to go to the park. And she's like, it's not the same without you. She's like, Dad always takes good care of me, but she's like, it's not the same of going for like a walk and going to the park without you. She's like, there's more presence that you have there with me that I really love. So she says that she's glad you're back and that she missed you. So she's like, yay, you're back, I'm so happy you're back, is what she says there. So yes. And then Emmy says, Popeye is so funny. I wouldn't have known that without you. Oh, I'm so glad to like be able to help. And that's why I love what I do, is to be able to like give people insights like that. It's so cool to be able to do that, because you know, they have a lot of things, animals in our life have a lot of things that they want to share with us, right? So it's like, hey, how are we gonna know? You know, it's I love to be able to help with that. And you're so welcome, Darlene. You're so welcome. Sorry, just take a quick drink of water here. Oh, Nugget. She's so funny. There's like a box behind her, and Mojo is laying in the box, and Nugget really wants to like move the box, and Mojo's like, no, I'm laying in my box. Leave me alone, dog. So they're so funny. So they're my little clowns. I love them. So I wouldn't trade them for anything in the world. I love my babies. Let's see here. Max says, like, I want to go and I want to go run. Max is showing me this, like, I want to run. Like, there's a field that's nearby where we are, that I want to go run. He showed me kind of like a soccer goal. Like, I want to go for the goal. I want to go for the goal is what Max is showing me. And Max says, I'm good. Max says, I'm good. Good. He's having me like snap my fingers. He says, I'm good. Is what Max says. Max is like, I'm good. I'm so good. Is what Max says. So there is that. So let's see here. Oh, okay. So yeah, so that's what Max says there, friend. So let's see here. I'm gonna see if I have any other comments here. I'll probably get ready to wrap it up here soon. It's so nice looking outside right now. It's still like a little bit light outside. I love the whole spring forward thing. It's so awesome. Hi, Cool Up. Cool Up says, I want to come say hi, but she doesn't like to jump up and be on camera like Nugget does. Nugget is likes to be the like the star of the show. Nugget, and Cool Up is like, no, I don't need to be the star of the show. Like, I'm good without having to be the star of the show. Huh, Cool Up. Yeah, you're a good girl. So yeah, my two little different dogs are, but they're so good. Actually having Nugget has really helped Cool Up actually come out of her shell. So there's that. So that's good. Oh, Lee says Bernadette has been less distant with me this week, which is nice. LOL. I love that. She says pay attention to the space you've been in this week, because she says that was the that was the space that she was wanting to help you be in. She says that's the space that I was wanting to help you be in. So she's like, look at the space you created for yourself last week. She says that's what helps. So yeah, she just like, I'm just gonna pop that in anyway, even though you said I didn't really have a question, you just figured you'd share. Bernadette is like, well, I'm gonna share too. That's what she just said. She's like, well, I'm gonna share too. So there's that. I love Bernadette. Oh my goodness. Um, and then Stacia says, how is Star doing? Star is showing me like, remind me to drink more water because I'm thirsty. Star says, I'm thirsty. Remind me to drink more water and like work on my throat area right here and remind me to drink more water because I'm thirsty. I need to drink more water is what Star says. And hey, Sharon, good to see you, friend. Let's see here. Let me see what other questions come through. Yeah, and then yeah, and she's just keep having me touch right here is what Star's doing right here in my throat. So so there is that. And let's see here. And then Emmy says, Lee, do you ever sing the Bernadette song, Laugh Out Loud? I love that. I wonder if he does. And then and I guess that sounds like her. Lee says, I love it. And then Lee says, I've been trying to show up for myself in more ways. So I wonder if that's it. Thank you, Shauna. You're so welcome. And she says, yes. She's like, yes. She's like, yes. She's like, that's it. And she wants me to go like this. She's like, yes, that's it. She says, that's it. And then for Emmy, Lee says, haha, I don't know, Emmy. I should. Yeah, there you go, Lee. Do it. I think that would be so fun. Let's see here. Let's see here. And then Anna says, any messages from Scooter, Jasmine, or Maximus? We already talked about Jack. So they said that they're like your flowers. They said like we're like different flowers. Like one of them is showing me like I'm the lilac, and another one is showing me I'm the baby's breath, and the other one's showing me I'm the yellow flowers. That they kind of like they're at like different heights. They're showing me we're at different they're different heights is what they're showing me. And they just say that like we're quite the trio. They say we're quite the trio and that we're quite the trio. And that we love you, that they're quite the trio is what they say. I love it. And then Stacia says, thanks so much for the dog info. You're so welcome. And then Lee says, she's a teacher for me in a lot of ways for sure. Yeah, right. And I love that you're in tune to that, Lee, because really the animals in our life, they really are like some of our greatest teachers, right? They really help to like amplify things for us and bring things to our awareness, which is really which is a really, really huge thing, right? The animals in our life are so, so, so good at that. So I love that you're so in tune to that. And then also too, for those of you that are listening here, these are just like quick little deep dive, like little tune-ins. I do 30-minute, 60-minute, and 90-minute animal communication sessions, and those are all listed on my website, which is right here. I put the website right here on the banner, and then also too in the comments. And I think I'm going to start to wrap it up because usually I go like about an hour or less. And then you're so welcome, Anna. Love and light to you too. I'm so glad you could tune in. I love doing this. And then for those of you that don't know too, because some of you might not know, I do this every Sunday night at 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. So every Sunday at 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, I come on and do this. And it's just my way to get back and to kind of just share with people what animal communication is all about and how it works. So that's why I love to do this. Oh, and thank you, Emmy. Emmy says, you're awesome as always, Shauna. Oh, thank you. And you're welcome, Lee. And like, I just appreciate all of you that listen live and that all of you that listen to the replay. It means so much to me. And then I'll be back next Sunday at 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And I'm sending you all massive amounts of love. And I hope you all have a fantastic week and much love. And bye for now. Take care.